Hello guys, it is Lasco21 back with another episode of The Simpsons Tapped Out. So a new update just came out finally after like a week of no updates. So let's get right into it. It's taking forever to save up my lattes. I prefer to receive things the same way I collect my paycheck, asleep in my chair. Maybe if we could work longer for larger rewards, it might be better. Which idiot are you going to convince to work longer? So we have 8-hour work slots available in Springfield, and we have a guild deal. Hey there, pal, isn't it time you stopped living like a pathetic nobody? Isn't it time you showed everyone who's the real player in the game? Isn't this time for old Gil to stop living on a park bench? This mansion was custom built for the legendary hip-hop producer, Jay G. He's selling it due to a divorce caused by the events described in his wife's hit single, "Y'all done had a sleazy sex party while I was in the hospital having your baby." What do you say, sport? Are you ready to step up to the bigs? Are you ready to take it to the hip-hop? Are you ready to take it to the hoop? Are you ready to pay Gil a 1% commission? I am ready to take a whole lot less, if that'll seal the deal. So step up from Springfield to Blingfield in this A-list crib, and you get your own extravagant Rapper Haven for 225 donuts. So let's get that and place it somewhere where we have some space. So for now, we're just going to place it right here because that's the only place we have. So we also get some other item, which we do not have anywhere to place as well. So let's see, does that fit sideways? Yes, it does. Ha-cha-cha! Old Gil is back on the dance floor and shaking a leg with sweat lady luck. I've decided not to sell. Parlene and I reconciled after we spent a romantic weekend together looking at lawyers' bills. But I already booked the sale, and I used my commission to buy a cemetery plot in Scottsdale, golf course view. Old Gil could finally afford to die. I'm afraid you've got to keep living, you sad old white man. I bought the real estate company and voided the sale. That means you're behind your monthly sales quota. That's okay. I'll start working the phones. The first step is finding a payphone that takes IOUs. So let's finish building this house over here, and there we go. JG, you will never truly ruthless until you destroy one who made you. And Goosius, honk. So that is the great Phatsby. And let's see what Mr. Burns has to say. Your rapacious grasping is inspiring, but to truly master the ladder to loot, you have to push others down as you pull yourself up. So wise. Where do I begin, Monty Miyagi? Start with your own employees. You know what they say, cruelty begins at home. So we need to have Burns torment workers and JG be mentored. There we go. Fear is the aspiring lootocrat's greatest tool. For example, spreading a rumor that you're going to downsize will motivate employees to both work harder and accept lower pay. I like the ring of that rung, Monty. How do you get to be so street? I'm a Springfield OG, Octarian Grouch. Word. 2 words actually, but I take your point. The next rung is to realize that ruthlessness never rests. There are opportunities for malevolence in every situation, including a lovely dinner out with a friend. What are you thinking, Monty? Should we stiff them on the tip? Run out on the check? Both? Excellent ideas. Jay, you're zooming up the ladder, and for an extra larf, we can harass the staff before we stiff them. So we're going to have them harass the staff. The waiter quit, the hostess cried, and the busboy tried to drown himself in his dish bucket. I'd call that a successful evening. To tell the truth, I felt a little bit sorry when the hostess started to cry, because I knew that sooner or later she was going to stop. Mocking your victim's suffering, you've mastered another rung. It is important not to lose sight of the basics. Ruthlessness should be fun. If you're not having a good time at someone else's expense, you're doing it wrong. How do you keep the evil poppin' when you're just hanging on the corner? A degrading jape is never more than $1 away. Watch me manipulate the greed of someone less fortunate. There, right in the natural sight line of the broken down sidewalk starter. Here comes a sucker now. It looks like he's wearing Will Loman's hand-me-downs. $1. Holy moly. This is the break I've been waiting for. Things are gonna turn around now. The old sidewalk stickeroo should have known. Third time this week. Guiding you up these ruthless rungs has really tuckered me out. I barely have the strength to tent my fingers. Let's go chill at my crib. You can rebuild your energy by terrorizing my staff. That sounds delightful. I'm really more of a tormentor than a mentor anyway. Congratulations, Jay. You've reached the top rung of the ladder to loot. You're like the son I never had, and far better than the son I did have but never see. And you're like the father I never muscled out of his own record label and then framed for bank robbery. And now we must destroy each other. I wouldn't have it any other way. So that is gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.